Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be filming a upper body, so arms workout, and also a core, so an arms and abs workout for you guys today. So it'll involve two circuits, which will be an arm circuit and then a core circuit. So I'll run through all the exercises with you, and then you guys can have a go. So again, let me know if you guys want more videos like this. And head over to my Instagram as well for more inspiration on workouts and other challenges that I might be putting up there as well. So the first thing that we're going to start with is, for our warm-up, we are going to do arm circles. So you can do this standing up. I'm going to do this on all fours, but if you guys, so this is going to be a run through workout, so I'll be doing the whole workout with you guys, telling you when to go, when to stop. So yeah, you guys can follow along. So first thing we're going to do is you can be on your knees or standing up, but we're going to start with circles. So we're going to start with small circles going forward, arms straight out in front, and we're slowly going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, until you're doing full shoulder rotations, depending on how flexible you are, going forward. And then we're going to start making those smaller and smaller and smaller forward like this, until you're back to basically your arms being straight. And now we're going to go backwards. So small circles to start. You'll probably start feeling the burn in your shoulders, getting bigger and bigger and bigger, until you're fully rotating your shoulders backwards, like so. And then we're going to make this smaller again, make those circles smaller, bring them in until they're small, tiny, tiny circles, and rest. So we're going to do a few simple arm stretches to get warmed up. So we've done some arm circles, so our shoulders will be warmed up now. And we're going to bring our arm across our chest. So we're going to start with our left arm, just to stretch out our shoulder and our tricep as well. Hold that a bit more, longer. And then switch arms. So right arm across the chest, and pull it in towards your chest with your left arm, or your left wrist. Hold there for a bit longer and relax. And now we're going to do our shoulders, our triceps, sorry. So we're going to put our arm behind like this. So you want to try and have your hand flat against your shoulder blade, and then you're going to pull onto your elbow, back and towards the midline. So that should stretch your triceps and your shoulder as well. And then we're going to switch arms. So now we're going to stretch our right arm. Hold it there. Great. And now we're going to just get into a child's pose to open up our shoulders and our chest. So child's pose, like this, and then pressing down, trying to open up your shoulders, pressing your chest towards the ground. Hold there for one more breath. And come back onto all fours. And that's our quick little warm-up done, just to get your shoulders and your arms a bit warmed up, and we're going to go straight into our workout. So this workout, we have 5 different arm exercises that I'm going to run through quickly now with the equipment that you'll need, and then we've got a quick 5 exercise core circuit that we'll be doing as well, that I'll run through with you. So that'll be 20 minutes for arms, and then about 5-6 minutes for core. So that'll get you 26-minute workout in, and hopefully you'll feel it by the end of it. So the first exercise that we're going to do in our arm circuit are walk-out push-ups. So you're going to start at the end of your mat, bend down. This is not a test of flexibility, so just touch the ground any way you can. Walk your hands forward, and then when you get into a high plank position, you can either drop the knees or keep the knees up. Do a push-up, and then walk your hands back towards your feet. So that's exercise number 1. Exercise 2 is a prone SOTTS press. So you're going to grab your broomstick, and then you're going to lie down on the ground like this. Have your broomstick behind your head, and you're going to push the broomstick up and back down like this. So you want it going up and behind your head. If this is a bit difficult, you can drop the forehead onto the ground and just do the SOTTS press like this. So that was exercise 2. Exercise 3 are pass arounds. So for this, you can grab a water bottle that's full of water, or you can also use a small weight. And again, you're going to be lying down on your front, and you're going to hold the water bottle in front and then pass it around the back like this, and then bring it back round like that, and then you switch sides. Like so. So that was exercise 3, water bottle pass arounds. Exercise 4 is an incline push-up. So here you can do it on the side of a table, or you can do it on the side of your couch, or you can get a small stool like this that I've got, because I haven't really got anything else around. And then you're just gonna, hands on here, you can go wider or narrow, up to you, and then we're just gonna push up against here. If you're still working on your push-ups, choose something that'll be a bit higher so that your body is straighter, and if you want to make it more difficult, you could even do normal push-ups here. And then we have flies. So you can either use a water bottle, or so you can use 2 water bottles like this, or you can use weights. And we're going to stand up like this. I'm going to bend here at about 45 degrees. Keeping my arms straight, I'm going to bring them out and back in. Out and back in. So again, I've only got 1 water bottle, but if you had 2 water bottles, you could hold them like this. Out and back in. Out and back in. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. And finally, we have tricep dips. So this is when you're going to need your little stool again. And you're just going to dip up and down for 45 seconds. For your tricep dips, if you want to make them more difficult, have your legs out straight. If you want to make it easier for yourself, bring your feet in and bend in the knee. So we're going to start now with these 6 exercises, 3 rounds. We're going to do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and a minute between rounds. I'll be doing all the exercises with you, telling you how much time you have left, and hopefully there will also be a little clock on this video so that you can watch as well. So here we go. We're going to start with incline push-ups. So hopefully this buzzer is loud enough for you guys to hear. Starting in 4, 3, 2, 1 with push-up walkouts. Nearly halfway, 20 seconds to go. Last 10. Three, 2, 1. 15 seconds rest. Grab your broomstick. We're going to go into prone SOTTS press. So face down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So here you want to squeeze your shoulder blades. If you want to make it a little bit more difficult, bring your hands together on the broomstick If you want to make it a bit easier, bring your arms a little wider or place your head on the ground. Hopefully your shoulders are burning a little bit. Mine definitely are. Last 5 seconds. And that's that. Moving on to pass around. So this is when you're going to want to grab your water bottle. And we're going to pass around the water bottle in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Make sure it's a water bottle that doesn't leak. So that would be a bit unfortunate. Again, if you want to make this easier, you can place your forehead on the ground. If you want to make it a bit harder, hold your head up. 15 to go. My shoulders are definitely burning. And that's rest there for 15. And now we're going to move on to incline push-ups or normal push-ups. So find your bench or whatever you're going to be using for your inclines. Let's go. Twenty seconds left. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So now we'll be doing our flies. So here again, grab your 2 water bottles or your weights, bend at a 45-degree angle, arms straight, and we'll bring them out and back in, squeezing shoulder blades together. Last 15. 5. And rest there. Last exercise for this round, tricep dips. So grab this, your stool or couch or whatever you're doing it on, in 3, 2, 1, go. And you can make it as hard or as easy as you want for yourself by moving where your feet are. You can move them out, make them more difficult, move them in, make it a little bit easier. My triceps are already burning. 25 to go. 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. So you've got a minute's rest now before we start again. Well, minute 15. But yeah, so I'm definitely feeling it in my arms already. That's our minutes starting now. Of course, you can make these a little bit more difficult or a little bit easier depending on the variations that you use. but just work at a pace that's comfortable for you. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the workout. We've got another 2 rounds of the arms before we move on to the core. But yeah, grab some water, fill up your water bottle if that's what you're using for the exercises. You could also use cans of like beans, or like tomato, or any weight really that you can find around the house that you have 2 equal of that you can do movements with. So we'll be starting again in 15 seconds, starting with our walkout push-ups. So we'll be standing at the end of our mats. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Last 15, 10, 5, and that's our interval done. Grab your brooms, your broom handles, and we'll be going into SOTTS press. Starting in 5, in 3, 2, 1, go. And here you can slow the movement down to really feel the burn. "20 seconds to go." In 10, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Now we're going to go into pass-arounds. So you want to grab the water bottle that you'll be using for this. You want to stay lying flat on the mat. Going in 2, 1, go. Oops. Move that. Oh. Ooh. Last 15. In 5, nearly there, 3, 2, 1, rest. So now we're going to go into our incline push-ups. So move back towards your couch or stool or whatever you're using for this exercise. In 3, 2, 1, go. Keep pushing. Last 10 seconds. Oh. In 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Moving on to our flies. So grab your water bottles or the weights that you'll be using, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, keep pushing on these, squeeze the shoulder blades together. You can take a break by standing, moving around, and getting back into position. Make sure your back is nice and straight. We don't want any curved backs. Keep it nice and straight. Squeezing those shoulder blades together every rep. Last 10. In 5. And rest there. Last exercise for this round, doing tricep dips. So come back to your stool that you were using, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 20 to go. Keep squeezing them out. Last 10. 2, 1, rest there. Okay, we've got rest now, and then we've got one more round till we move on to core. I'm definitely feeling it in my shoulders and my triceps. Hopefully you are too. That's our minute. Got one more minute rest, and hopefully you are enjoying the workout and feeling it too. You can shake the arms out if you want, give them a bit of a shake, give them a bit of a stretch. Getting ready for the last round. Really try and push yourselves on this one because you know it's the last one. Squeeze out every rep, squeeze out every movement. We're going to start again with walkout push-ups and then finish off again with our tricep dips, and then we'll move on to some core. So we've got 15 to go before we start again. Going to get back into position in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, these are starting to get hard. Okay, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Going into prone SOTTS press, we're going to grab our broom, lying face down on our mat, broom's behind our head, and go. Feel your shoulders burn on this last round. Last 15, push them out. Last 10. And rest there. Going into pass around. So you're going to grab your water bottle, put your broom handle to the side, make sure it's not leaking. And we're going to pass our water bottle around. Keep this movement nice and controlled. Last 10. Three, two, one. Rest there. Okay, moving on to our incline push-ups. So come back to your stool that you had. Here, get into position in 2, 1, go. Last 5. And rest there. Coming back to our mat, we're going to find our weights for some flies. Stand at 45 degrees, ready, set, go. To go. Last 10. Three, two, one, and rest there. And finally, our last round for this upper body workout, tricep dips. So come back to your chair, get in position, 2, 1, let's go. My arm's definitely hurting now. Last 10, squeeze them out. 2, 1, and rest there. Whew. Good job. That is our 3 rounds of our upper body circuit done. So now we're going to move on to our core circuit, which is 5 exercises, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And we will be doing commandos, downward dog touches, and then side plank rotations, so one side left, one side right, and then penguins. So 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and we'll take 30 seconds rest between rounds. So let me just put my timer on. If I can remember which one it is. Here we go. So we're going to start with our commandos, which are starting in a plank position, coming up to a high plank, and back down to normal plank position. And there are downward dog touches. We're going to get into a downward dog, like so. We're going to come to high plank, touch your toes, high plank, touch your toes, high plank. Side plank rotations. Grab your water bottle. We're going to go into a high side plank. So arm straight underneath your shoulder, into a side plank. Grab your water bottle and twist. And we'll be doing this for both sides. And then finally our penguins. So lying on your back, back flat on the ground. You want to bring your heels up towards your bum. And then we're going to go up and from side to side. So those are 5 exercises that we're going to do. I'm going to start my timer and we'll do 3 rounds of this and then we'll be done. So we're going to get into position to start with Commandos in our plank position. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Going into our downward dog touches. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Last 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Going into our side plank rotations. Into a high side plank, grab your water bottle that you'll be using. Ready. Keeping your body nice and straight. If these are a bit too hard, then just drop the rotations and hold side plank. In 10, 5, 2, 1, and rest. Switching sides. Into our high plank, starting 2, 1, go. And rest there. And finally into our penguins. Lying flat on your back, starting 2, 1, go. Okay, halfway. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. So now we're going to get 30 seconds rest. And we're going to repeat that 2 more times. That's 20 to go. Fix my socks. I'm going to start again with our Commandos. Into our plank position. Starting in 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Last 10. In 2, 1, rest. Moving on to our downward dog touches. So back into our downward dog position and go. Make the movement nice and controlled. Halfway now. Last 5, 2, 1, rest. Grab your water bottle again. Make sure the lid is closed into our high plank in 3, 2, 1, go. In 3, 2, 1, rest there, swap sides. Starting in 3, 2, 1, into high plank, and rotate. And rest there. And finally into our penguins in 3, 2, 1, go. If you want to make these a little bit harder, bring your heels together and further away from your bum. A little bit easier, bring them closer to your bum and have them wider apart. Last 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest there. And we're going to start again in about 20 seconds for our final round of core. So you're going to come back round into our plank position for our final round of commandos, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 5, 2, 1, rest. We're going to go into our downward dog touches, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Two, 1, rest there. Grab your water bottles and we're going to do our side plank rotations. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Last 10, squeeze these out. In 3, 2, 1, rest there. Move over to the other side. In 2, 1, go. Ooh, hands a bit far out. Last set of these. And rest there. For our last set of penguins, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Last 10 seconds, squeeze them out. 2, 1, and rest there. And there you have it. That is an arms and abs workout that you can do at home with minimal equipment. Hopefully you enjoyed that and you enjoyed the follow along format. Do let me know if you prefer these types of workouts and I can post more. If not, please like and share and spread the word and head to my Instagram account at Juicy Fitness for more workout ideas. Bye!